TSQUAD, so welcome back to the channel. So today on the channel, we about to be doing a review of Monday Night Raw and AEW. So let's get started. So the first person we about to talk about is Seth Rollins. He opened up for Monday Night Raw. Him and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman came out all together. And he was talking about, he had said, what you're looking at right now is the future of the industry. And he said, Paul Heyman is to my left, Braun Breaker is to my right. The future of the industry runs through Seth Rollins. And then after that, Sami Zayn came out there for no reason at all. Like, I really don't think it was none of his business to come out there. But he just be making stuff his business these days. To be honest. Let me read what it says. Okay. Yeah. Something that had... Oh, yeah, I said that part. But Sami Zayn continued to say, Seth was the problem. He's just jealous of Punk and Roman Reigns all this time. And Seth kept... Oh, yeah, and Sami Zayn kept comparing Seth Rollins to the Bloodline. And I get where he coming from, because kind of, honestly, Sami Zayn kind of was right. Because it's like... Seth Rollins literally is making a team just like how they made a team with the Bloodline. He basically about to go after anybody that doesn't agree with his plan. So it kind of is kind of like the Bloodline. Literally. It's so messed up. But I agree with Sami on that part. He is right about that. Oh, and Sami Zayn say, how is it different? You got the wise man right behind you. And you got your little dog right there. And then, Braun Breaker was staring at Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn gonna say, and if he keeps staring at me, I'm gonna beat him up. I'm looking like, Sammy, you need to calm down. Because y'all see how Braun Breaker be spirit, folks, right? Sammy oh, Sammy crazy. Then after that, right? Seth Rollins was saying, like, look, we can make a deal. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, we can either switch you to SmackDown, or if you stay here, he basically gonna get targeted by Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins himself, and whoever else they had. So I'm just like, man, that would have happened if Sami Zayn sort of stayed in the back. I be telling y'all, man. So towards the end of the show, right? Sami Zayn was like supposed to pick his decision. So his decision was basically to stay on Monday Night Raw. Like, he decided to stay there and get basically targeted every Monday Night Raw. He's gonna get targeted every Monday Night Raw, because he gonna make it his business to go out there when they out there. I mean, Sami Zayn been through this before. Sami Zayn has been targeted by other wrestlers before, so it's nothing different. But it's just like, man, we could have avoided this. But it's sad. But Sami Zayn, I hope next Monday somebody come out there and help him at least. Like maybe Roman come out there and help him. CM Punk. More people, like, cause Sami Zayn got friends. It's just nobody came out there when he was getting beat up. It's just like they just left them all there alone, man. I can't. That's why I didn't get why he went out there. It had nothing to do with him. He should have just stayed in the back, mind his little business, but Sami Zayn, he gotta go out there and make it his business. And he is friends with Seth, but maybe not after this. Maybe not. Okay, now let's get to the Roxanne and Rhea Ripley match. Now that match right there, I was so excited for it because I love seeing Roxanne Perez and seeing her come on the main roster and fight and stuff like that. I feel like they should debut her to the main roster already, because it's time. It's time. I mean, I feel like it ain't nothing else for her to do in NXT. I feel like she done it all, but they'll debut her when they ready, but I feel like it's time. It's time. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. I love how Roxanne was going after Rhea Ripley's left leg. Oh, and then after that, when the match kept going, right, then we see Julia come out there and basically try to distract Rhea so Roxanne can kind of like get a pin on Rhea and stuff like that. Now, it ended up did happening. Roxanne did pin Rhea, right? But Rhea ended up kicking out. Literally after she kicked it out, then here go Julian and Roxanne. They jumping on Rhea at the same time, and I'm just like, man, we already know Io Sky gonna come out there, and she did. Io Sky came out there to help Rhea Ripley and stuff like that, and yeah, she came out there to help Rhea Ripley. And Io Sky was like doing all her little fast moves, right? And then she was trying to do a move that she had on the rope, right? But Julia had came over there, kind of leaned it on the rope, and that's where Io Sky kind of fell off of the rope. And then Julia and Roxanne Perez started jumping on Io Sky, and then Rhea finally got up and got in the ring, and then they ran out. But how I think with this match is, this is just a guess, okay? I don't know why I feel like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky go team up and maybe go against Roxanne and Julia one day. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon, but I think it maybe will happen, to be honest. At least it should happen, to be real with you. It'd be a good match. I feel like people would be excited to see it, so, you know, why not do it? Or something like that. Do something with it. Okay, now let's get to the part about Jey Uso and Logan Paul. Now, what I'm taking for a Jey Uso and Logan Paul segment is that they gonna end up having a match at Backlash, because I think that's the next pay-per-view that's coming up. I think they gonna have a match at Backlash, to be real with y'all, because it just, the way how they was talking on them promos and the way how Logan Paul said like he coming after Jey Uso's belt, it's kind of giving me like, okay, y'all gonna have a match at pay-per-view, or y'all gonna have a match on Monday Night Raw for the belt. Either one. But in that segment, Jey Uso did super kick Logan Paul. He was so funny. He fell so hard. He was like, he felt the foot like, ah. But then later in the show, Logan Paul literally punched Jey Uso off his feet. So they both kind of got their lick backs at each other. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna have a match. Now let's talk about Becky Lynch. Now look, I'm not mad she jumped at Valkyria. Well, I'm not mad that she basically kind of like beat on Valkyria after they lost the titles. Because let's be real, they just won them titles at WrestleMania, and then the next day on Monday Night Raw they lose them belts. Literally, they just lost them like that. If I was Becky Lynch, I'd be mad too. You know what I'm saying? We just worked to get the best, and then we lost them like that. Come on, now. So, but when Becky gets in the ring, right, she admits that she's the one who attacked Bayley. From the whole start of it, she's the one who attacked Bayley. I'm just like, I didn't even think that Becky Lynch would do that, but I was like, okay, I kind of liked it. Like, I like that how everybody's kind of admitting that he attacked people, and I like how everybody is kind of turning a little heel. I mean, I love it. I'm ready for Randy Orton to turn heel. Let me know if y'all agree with me on that one, because that's the next person I want to turn heel. But besides that, I'm very much excited that kind of like Becky Lynch is kind of turning bad, it's kind of turning heel and stuff like that. But after she said all of that, right, Valkyria came out there and basically, you know, she was trying to fight Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw that day. But Becky Lynch said, oh, the men only fights when it's important. And she was saying, like, fighting Bill right now was not important. So then Valkyria was like, well, how about I put my belt on line at Backlash and then we have a fight there? So they're going to be fighting at Backlash. Now, this is my theory right here. I don't know why something is kind of telling me that Becky's going to win. She's going to take Valkyria's belt. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. We don't know. But it's just like, I feel like it's going to happen. And I just been thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I'm just telling y'all, that match is going to be lit. I'm happy to see it. And hopefully Bayley comes back and pops in and kind of like, you know, kind of messes up the match and helps Valkyria keep the belt. We'll see. Like, because we never know these days. Yeah. Now let's talk about our boy JD. He came back. I'm happy to see JD came back very faster. It kind of like recovered very fast and very quickly. And he came back and all. That was one of the main things I was very happy about. Because I was like, man, because I didn't think he was gonna come back until November. Like, I forgot Twitter where they said like they had an estimate when he'll come back. I thought he would come back November, but he came back so quick. Like, man, I'm just happy he came back and that he's healthier and everything, man. It's just very much of a blessing. Now, let's talk about AEW. Oh God, let's talk about AEW. So we about to talk about MJF and the Hurt Syndicate. Now, this right here, the Hurt Syndicate, oh God, I love them. I love them all. Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Bob, they all are very much amazing. Now, MJF has been trying to join this team for a minute now. I feel like everybody on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you at, I feel like everybody knows that he's going to join it sooner or later. It's just they're not putting him in there. It's just they have not accepted him to join yet, even though we all know he's going to join. So, let me get to it. So, basically, the Hurt Syndicate, they was in the ring, right? And they invited MJF down there and everything like that. And MJF ended up coming out. And then MJF was kind of like giving like Sheldon Benjamin compliments, and he was giving MVP compliments. And then right when he got to Bob, he was like, "And Bob." That's all he said. And then after that, he was like, "Oh, how did you enjoy your ride in?" And they was about to start getting to arguing, but then I think Sheldon Benjamin, I think he was the one who kind of stopped it. He was like, "Look, calm down. And then they was going to do their thing where they do the thumbs up or the thumbs down. So MJF had got a thumbs up from Sheldon Benjamin and MVP. And then right when it comes to Bob, when it comes to him, this man, he took the slowest amount of time to give a thumbs down to MJF. He gave a thumbs down. And I'm just like, man, I'm thinking that MJF gonna join tonight and we're gonna be done with all of this. We're gonna be done. But no, we was not done. We was not. Come back next Wednesday. So what else happened was MJF, he was like, "Oh, what else I gotta do? I gave you cars. I gave you this. I gave you that, da-da-da." And then here come Bob. Bob instantly chokes him out. Well, not choke him out, but he choked him into the corner, basically. And Bob was like, "We hurt people. I'm going to need you to prove it. I'm going to need you to hurt somebody." I'm just like, oh, that's all he got to do? I'm like MJF can easily do that. I mean, I don't get why he just didn't tell MJF he had to do that. This would have been easy if he told him quicker. But yeah. He didn't tell him until that's after he choked him. After he had choked him and then get out the ring, and then he was walking up the ramp, Bob turned back around like if he was gonna go back in the ring and get MJF again. I'm just like, dang. I mean, they do say they hurt people, but Lord. So I wonder who MJF gonna go after to kind of hurt, so that he can prove himself to Bob and get in the tag team. So I wonder who he gonna tag. We gotta see. Okay, so let's talk about Kyle Fletcher versus Adam Page. Now, this match was so amazing. I loved it. It gave everything. It was just so amazing and killer. Now, the part when Kyle Fletcher had low blowed Adam Page and then gave him a brain buster, I thought that was the moment he was gonna win. Like, literally, I thought that was the moment he was gonna win the match and then go on to face Will Ospreay and everything, right? But sadly, Kyle Fletcher had lost and Adam Page had won. But Kyle Fletcher, he did fantastic. That match, he honestly killed it. He just did that match fantastic. Like, literally, he broke out all the different stuff, all the different stops. Like, this man, he killed that match. Literally, I loved it. It's like he was just going on, even when he didn't have no more in the chain, but he just kept bringing more things out. And that's why I'm just saying, like, Kyle Fletcher, he's literally the GOAT. And Adam Page, he did good too. I gotta give him his props, gotta give him his flowers. It was just That was honestly one of them type of matches that just like, just fantastic and amazing. Like, I feel like if you was a person that watched AEW last night, you would have been like, yeah, this right here lit, because it was very lit. I love the match. And yeah, obviously I wanted Kyle Fletcher to win, but he obviously, you know, they do like the Owens Cup thing. They do it every year, so he obviously could try it next year and everything. But he did fantastic and amazing. I feel like he killed it. And I was happy to see it, because I'm just like, man, yes! And I loved it, honestly. It was honestly amazing. And he did great. I mean, I think he did great. I hope the people that's in the, his team, the family, I hope they happy and proud of him, because yeah, like I said, he did fantastic. I mean, like, I think he killed it. Even when he had like a little, even when like his kind of back was kind of a little bit busted open and bleeding a little bit, he was still going. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that match honestly was very fantastic and amazing for me, and I honestly enjoyed it. Literally.